Hey Jason, Andy here. I'm reporting live from the scene of a canvas gone awry. It's about 9:30 on a Saturday morning, and I've knocked on several doors, and anyone who's bothered to answer has basically not had nice things to say. So I'm taking a little breather and burning about half an hour before going back to it. And let me tell you, it's here in Northern Virginia. It's nothing like Pittsylvania County, as you can imagine. Everyone lives in wonderful, efficient housing complexes right next to each other, or right on top of one another, for that matter. And you can just knock a million doors. Nothing like Pittsylvania County and the work that you did in 2012. But anyway, Justin told me about what you were going through. I was really shocked and sad to hear about that. And I just want to wish you the best. I think you are a really wonderful person, and just a really smart guy. I know you're a really incredibly hard worker, and you're capable of incredible things. So I have no doubt in my mind that you're gonna beat this thing and do what it takes to get past this. And so you've got a lot of people who are thinking of you and want to see you get past this, and we all really care about you. So, you'll be in my mind. Reach out if you need anything, and I wish you the best. These next couple months, which I'm sure are going to be difficult, but I'm sure you're going to see it through. And I hopefully will be down in Danville sometime in September, and maybe we can go out and knock some doors for Dr. Miller. All right, man. You take care of yourself, and I'll hope to be hearing from you soon. Bye-bye.
Hey, Jason, prayers and thoughts are with you right now. I never got the chance to really say thank you for all the favors that you did for me down in Danville while we were working together. I really did appreciate that, and I know because of that alone that you're gonna be able to beat this thing. So stay strong, bro.
Hey, what's up, Jason? I'm going to tell you a story today. I have this job delivering food at this place called Lost Dog, and it's pretty sweet. The other day, I went on the last run of the night, and I rolled up to this house, and two guys and a girl, open up the door, and turns out they can't find their money because they're high as fuck. And they're looking all around for it, yelling at each other, "Bro, where is the money? This dude drove all the way out here. Where is it?" They look for it, freaking out. I'm just standing there like, oh God, this is going to come out of, my pocket if y'all can't find it. Anyways, turns out the guy finds it in his pocket. Who would have thought? Your money would be in your wallet in your pocket. Anyways, he gave me $70 for a $46 ticket, so that was pretty sweet. Anyways, I, stay strong, and, if you ever want to text me or, call me about anything, please, don't hesitate to do that, and, all your friends got your back, so, good luck with everything.
Hey Jason, it's Phil. So I was trying to think about what to put in a video today, but honestly all I could think about was the first time we actually met you. You came and picked me, Laura and me up in like a van, or so. I think it was your van, and I was like, what's that? This isn't fucking Justin. Who the hell is this? And so I was it was weirded out, and I was like, oh, this must be some wacky volunteer or something. Little did I know that honestly what you actually were was like one of the best things that happened to me in the first few days I came to work for the Obama campaign. You showed me around Danville. You made sure I did not get my ass lost as many times as I probably should have. And you were just so awesome throughout it. Actually, one of my biggest regrets for leaving to Danville is because I didn't get to spend more time with you and Justin. And I really, that would have been just awesome. So I wanted to say hi. power through, bud. I know you can do it. And mostly because, like, in 2016, when Hillary Clinton or somebody else is running for president, we're going to need you. And honestly, we need you now, too. So power through. Get better, bud. I'll talk to you soon.
Hello, Jason. I'm coming to you from this creepy ass farmhouse. Okay? There's a sickle on the wall. See that shit? That shit's scary. Anyway, so I've been abandoned in this creepy fucking farmhouse. Weird. So, sending you this because you are one of the coolest people that I know. And, I mean, come on. You bought Justin 8 tequila shots just because he was drunk and wanted it. That's like friendship. I wouldn't even do that. And I love the kid. So, you are one of the sweetest, kindest, greatest people I've ever met. And you kicked your ass down in bumfuck nowhere. And if I can survive this creepy fucking farmhouse, like, really, look at this shit. Fucking creepy. You got this. You got this.
Jason, hello. When Justin told us what had been going on and what was happening, to be honest, I was pretty shocked. I really didn't understand the situation, and I felt helpless and scared for you. And then I realized you are the best person for this to happen to because you are too damn stubborn to ever let something like this beat you. Knowing you, you'd probably think of some random statistic or fact that no one else in the world knows as to why you would kick cancer's ass. And that's why I really, truly believe in you. One of my best memories of you was when we got to spend a full weekend in Justin's basement and get to know each other better and go out on the town, go to the ball, and just spend time together. And I think aside from all your jokes and statistics and sarcasm, you really are a good person down deep inside, and you care about people, and that's why all these people care about you, and that's why everyone's here for you, and that's why I'm here for you. So if you ever need anything, I'm only a phone call away, and we are here to help you. And just remember one more thing. You are too fucking stubborn to let this beat you, and that's all I gotta say. I love you.
Good evening, Jason. I hope tonight finds you doing very well. And I just wanted to say hello. And of course, first off, that we stand with you. When I first got to Danville, we were fresh out of our Obama camp up on the river, and Andy had brought us in. And I remember one of our first days from voter registration going out, and I thought to myself, it is so hot here. And it was March. And we came back into the office. Marshall and I had been over at the university. We came back, and I commented on, I'm sweating, I'm dying, it's so hot. And you just looked at me and started laughing and kind of rolled your eyes like this dumb kid from Boston's down here. And you just looked and said, you have no idea how hot. And if you think it gets this hot now, you just wait. And sure enough, you were right. And I sweated like a pig all summer because of the southern heat. When Justin first got transferred over to Danville and you were a fellow at first, and I remember him telling me, I've got this kid who goes out and knocks doors and registers voters like it's no tomorrow, and I remember thinking, I've got to get myself one of them. And then you, of course, get moved up to FO, and the worst thing that could have happened to Spees, which is he couldn't have your numbers anymore because he had to share them with he couldn't share them with you anymore. They were yours alone. And then, of course, we got split up into two different regions, and we really reconnected again right around inauguration time. And I completely agree with Marshall in saying you and I speak the same political language. We don't talk about fairy hypotheticals. We don't talk about what ifs. We talk about the here and now and what's real. And that's one of the greatest things about you is you're as real gets. There's no BS. There's no nothing. You are who you are. and that's a great thing. And I know that that's what's gonna carry you through here, and that's what's gonna get you through this fight. That we all stand with you on, and we all stand with you behind you 100%. And I know you and I had talked, and you said you've never been up to Boston before. And I'm, of course, back home now. I have taken a little bit. I got lucky and got a job back here. And my door is open to you. So as soon as you get better and as soon as you're doing well, we'll have a couple cold Sam Adams fresh out of the factory up here. And I look forward to it, and I look forward to working with you soon, hopefully. I hope tonight finds you doing really well. And take care, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
Hey Jason, it's me. I'm actually out in Blacksburg canvassing for Terry. See? Yeah. And I can't help but think that you're actually the first person I ever went out canvassing with. You basically taught me everything I know about it, and between you and Justin, you guys have both taught me. You guys have taught me everything I know about campaigns and campaigning, and you also taught me a lot about just life in general, and that there's more to life than just college and shit. And I promised myself I wouldn't cry. You still have more to teach me. You still have so much more to teach me. And we're not done. We're not done. And we need you. We need you. We need you. I can't even bring myself to say anything else other than that. And I love you like a brother, and I just really want you. I really want you to get better. I'm not ready to do this without you. And I feel better, Jason.
Hey Jason, Rex here. I hope you're doing well. I know you're going through a tough time right now, but I just wanted to take a second and say hi and let you know that me and the rest of Team Tranderson are thinking about you. I remember the first day I met you was my first day on the team, my first day down in Danville. You were a fellow then, and Justin had you out knocking on doors for the president in 90-degree weather. I recognized immediately, what a hard worker and what an excellent team player you must be, and what an asset you must have been down in Danville. And then I got to know Justin a little better, and I figured you had a couple other helpful qualities as well, like patience and cool-headedness. Things I imagine would come in handy working in the same office with Mr. Spees every day. Sorry, had to take a jab at him. Number one FO in the state, right? A lot of pressure to be under, so you had to put up with that. Anyway, I know I didn't get to know you super well during the campaign, but I do know you fought your heart out for the president and for your teammates every single day, and and that was in some pretty tough terrain. So, no matter what comes your way, if you keep fighting like you did for the president and like you did for our team, you gotta believe anything can happen. I think if there's any theme that kept any of us going during the campaign, as cheesy as it is, we all believe the president's message of hope. And so I think it's just really important to keep that with you as you continue your journey and your next battles. I'll keep you in my thoughts in the days ahead. I'm in Southwest Virginia, not too far from Southside Virginia. I'm hoping to be up in Lynchburg, maybe closer to election day, helping out a little bit. So stay in touch with me. Let me know what you're up to if you're around. Maybe we could GOTV, or I don't know. If you're not up to it, just stay in touch at least. I'd like to know how you're doing. I'm close by. Anyway, take it easy, Jason. Stay in touch, and I wish you the best.
Hi, Jason.
What's up, Jason?
We just want to show our support to you. We know that you are stronger than any obstacle that comes your way. If you can help get President Obama elected in Danville, you can overcome anything. Like I've told you, you're in our thoughts and in our prayers, and we will be with you and lend our support in any way we can. So go, Jason!
Go Team Jason! Go Team Jason! Peace!
Hey man, so there are a lot of different ways I could go here. I think just the things that you and I did, the 4 months that we worked together, just to keep each other sane and alive, could be its own video, as could the amount of just ridiculous, insane shit that we saw in Danville. But what I wanted to say here, seems like the appropriate venue, isn't that, it's that I don't know, I hope you already know this, but it was just so incredible to work with you. It really was. I couldn't imagine doing it with anybody else. I love working with you, and I love watching you work, and it was an honor. It was really an honor to be able to work with you, and we just made a really good team, and it was really fun, and it was really good. So if for no other reason you have to beat this thing because I want to do it again. I don't want to just do it once. It's too good a team to let it go to waste like that. So do what you have to do to beat this thing. Come home, and yeah, we'll do it again. I actually wanted to. I want to introduce you. I met this operative, this political operative, actually, and I think I'm really excited about him. I think he's going to be really helpful to both of our careers, and I want to introduce you to him. He's I met him a little bit ago. He's actually already offered me a White House tour. His name is Franklin Urtiega, and I think he's the real deal. So come home, and I will introduce you. Anyway, take care, bud.
Okay, so, hey, I'm in front of our old office here on Piney Forest. As you can see, it's like a money, payday, whatever the fuck, I don't care. Anyways, I think this is like where it all started. So, yay. I think I'm even wearing the same jeans I was then. Questions. Anyways, so like, when I first got here, I was totally like, fuck this shit. We about to throw down. It's about to be some shit. We gonna win. We ain't gonna be defeated like Obama 2012, Obama 2012. Anyways, so that's like the same attitude that I know you have, because that's what we do. And you gonna defeat this thing, man. Let's get it going. Cancer free, cancer remission, whatever. I don't care, as long as it's gone and you still here. Thank you. Love you. Bye.
Hey Jason. So Justin emailed a bajillion people, myself included, and wanted us to make some encouraging videos for you because you guys are such bros. So here I am, making a video, and it's meant to cheer you up. So let me tell you a couple of different ways that you have positively impacted my life. The first was before I got to VCU. You corrected me on the pronunciation of the Trani building, which I was pronouncing the Tranny building. So thank you for that. I don't look I saved some face and didn't look stupid asking people, hey, do you know where the Tranny building is? I can't find it. And the second way is that I always like to ask you your opinion when I try to form my own, which, could be a good or a bad thing. To me, it's good because I like to hear fellow Democrats and what they think, and my family is overwhelmingly conservative, so they can't really help me form my opinion in a positive way sometimes, so thank you for that. I appreciate it. I would always ask you, mostly in Dr. Miller's office when I would see you, about, hey, how do you feel about this, or how do you feel about this guy, how do you feel about McAuliffe? you know, fun stuff like that. I miss seeing you around. It's very lonely. Oh, and one more thing that could cheer you up. I'm gonna lean this way. You see that? My stepdad really thinks I'm like in love with Guy Fieri, so I'll take my computer this way. So I have this weird shrine to him on my bed, and I don't want to take it down because I kind of like it. But yeah, that's Guy Fieri. I don't want his dick or anything. That's seriously, he just made that while I was gone for school. It's kind of weird. But anyway, hope you're doing well, or doing better. I'll be thinking about you a lot. Looking forward to your politically snarky tweets. I do like them. I enjoy them. And yeah, hope you have a good day. Enjoy these videos. Thank you for making me not look stupid at VCU. And yeah, good luck. I'm looking forward to hearing your updates, and I hope that all is well. Bye.
Jason, my man, how you doing, bud? Listen, first off, don't worry, I'm going to get my usual joking, drunk-ass self aside in about 10 seconds. First off, is there anyone who can do this? You got this. You can beat this. Don't you dare give up. I swear to God, I'll come down there and punch you in the ass so hard if you just say, oh, fuck it, throw in the towel. You got this. Seriously, you do. You'll also be happy to know, well, maybe not happy, but surprised to know I still haven't gotten a DUI. Like, you've told me I would, huh? Thought it was in my future. But once you beat this, me and Justin are going to come down there and have a few beers with you. By few, I mean like the usual 12 to 15 to Justin trying to convince us all he's good enough to drive home. Listen, man, I just want to say you got this for sure. Seriously, keep it up. Fight the good fight. You got this. Let the doctors do their thing. You'll be good. I swear I'll be so mad if you just say, oh, I'm throwing in the towel. No, dude, you got this, really. You can do this. You're a fighter. You're one of the better guys I've ever met in my entire life. You got this. If you need anything, seriously, give me a call. I've been through this with a lot of my family. Give me a call if you just want to talk, man. If nothing else, it would be great to catch up. Miss you, man. I'll see you soon.
Now, you have to know how much I hate videotaping myself. And you have to know that I don't even like looking at myself. So, Jason, you know I'm doing this for you. And I'm doing this because you are what kept me sane last year. While everybody else I could talk to wanted to talk about politics in some, you know, airy-fairy way or anything like that, you I could actually talk about politics with. In the beautifully cynical way that I love to talk about politics. Now you got cancer. And that sucks. Because, as you know, cancer, the crab, that's based on stomach cancer. Because it feels apparently like a crab crawling up inside of you. You got some cancer that only 800 people get. All white males. And as you so eloquently put it, ain't a whole lot of charities out there for young white males. So, I know that you're going to beat this. I know that you're going to beat this because, well, if you don't, I'll have to, you know, later on when I, you know, pass on, have to punch you in the non-existent netherworld that exists so it doesn't exist. So, make damn sure you beat it. Because otherwise my non-existent fist will hit your non-existent face.
Hi Jason. So I have a lot to say in this video, so it may get kind of long, or in the words of someone far more eloquent than I am.
Yes, I hope you've got a few minutes because this is going to be one long-ass message. Well, I think
You get the idea. Anyway, since I have a lot of important things to say, I spent some time thinking about the best approach to get my message across, and it occurred to me, you know, as so many of our volunteers on the campaign emphasized for us, you know, telling someone what you have to say face to face is really not that effective. So, what is effective? Yard signs. Not to mention my personal favorite, flyers. So, without further ado, here's the gist of everything I have to say. So, I think my work here is done, but, you know, I vaguely remember this one time you gave a presentation about the Analyst Institute, and you said something about how personal stories were important. I don't know, I didn't really pay attention, but I want to remind you of a few things that serve as personal examples for both of us that demonstrate what a really strong person you are. In all seriousness, Jason, I know you have a lot of tough stuff ahead of you, and I honestly can't imagine what you're going through right now, but you are a damn strong and determined person. So here are some personal stories, some examples that can remind you of all the difficult things you've already conquered. First, as I'm sure you'll never forget, hard as you may try, the time I forced you to go head-to-head with Francine Gordon because I ignored all of your and Justin's advice about how crazy she was, and instead assumed that you and Justin were the crazy ones, which I'm still not entirely sure I blame myself for, but that's not the point. Anyway, I put you in the position of having to heroically sort out my nightmare of a staging location disaster while I was hiding and having a mental breakdown, proving that, in fact, I'm the craziest of all the crazies. Moral of the story, if you can sort out a Metrics debacle of epic proportions, created by Francine's inability to add 2 + 2, while simultaneously remaining in the same room without axe murdering her, then I don't really think there's any greater feat of strength that proves that you can do pretty much anything than that one. Another example, to quote the great Andy Henderson, our fearless leader, you have an incredible ability to look like you're doing 0 work when in fact you're doing a lot of work. So anytime you get scared that you're not fighting hard enough, I want you to remember that the best approach might just be to sit around and try to make sure it looks like you're not doing anything, because you're probably kicking ass without even knowing it, which I'm sure is what Andy meant to say all along. And third, and I think most impressive, anytime you're not feeling super strong, just remember all those times that you were put in the position of having to be the ambassador, the mediator between Justin's fearsome wrath toward me about something I was doing that pissed him off, and versus me being stubborn and crazy and refusing to back down and stop pissing him off. Given the number of times that you were able to return and maintain the peace in the Cold War that was our campaign office, if you can do that, I'm sure that you can do anything. So, I warned you this was going to be a long message. I'm going to wrap it up. But, of course, I have to say this last sappy, emotional bit that I know you hate, but you made my whole experience in Danville something that I look back on fondly instead of miserably, and you inspired and pushed and helped me the whole time. You showed me the ropes the whole time because, let's be honest, I can't learn to use Van to save my life, and you are just one of the smartest, funniest, craziest, kindest, most strangely brilliant people I've ever met, and I absolutely love you and admire and respect you and look up to you, and I just want you to know that I am always here for you, the way you were always there for me, and I will go out of my way to be there if you need me, the way you always went out of your way to be there for me. And if you need anything, please just tell me. I'm here for you, and I hope this video makes you realize how many friends you have that would say the same. You have a team, and we're here for you. And if you don't believe me, I will accost you with that message, probably on flyers, printed en masse, using 3 industrial printers, none of which work. Thank you, Franklin, and thank you, Mini Franklin, for as long as it takes for you to get that message. And with that, I would like to leave you with this final message of determination and perseverance. Even in the face of terrible odds, a truly uplifting monologue that I like to listen to whenever I have a bad day. Because even when you're having a bad day, it's still a great day for a pony ride. Bye.
Yes, I hope you've got a few minutes because this is going to be one long-ass message. Well, I hate to be the one to break it to you, Senor Steve, but Miss Turkey is not the only interesting thing in Danville. Miss Cherokee, that would be me, of course, has got it going on too. She ain't got nothing on me, baby. She spent all that time in Turkey and she doesn't even speak the language. Ding dong, ding dong. I don't know how closely you looked at my resume. However, I graduated from the University of Mary Washington, which was at that time Mary Washington College, with honors, with a double major in French and Spanish. That's not something I fabricated to impress you. That's a real resume only under my previous name. Well, if that's not interesting enough for you, on top of that, my resume also reflects that I spent second semester of my junior year at the University of Madrid, where I also excelled. While in Europe, I spent a week of my spring break with friends, other students in Paris, France, that would be. And on top of that, as a child, I spent a year with my parents in Frankfurt, Germany. You mean to tell me you didn't notice any of that from my resume? Por favor, you're not very observant, Senor Steve. Moreover, I'm the queen of sexy, or glamour girl as they call me. Well, good luck with Miss Turkey, because she ain't got nothing on me, baby. I'll tell you one thing. If I ever do make it to Mexico, I will be able to speak the language, porque sí, hablo español. And on top of that, I have a cousin by marriage who grew up in Mexico, Clemencia Figueroa Moore. She's Mexican-American, and yes, I have an interesting family too. Well, hasta la vista, baby. I'll tell you one thing. The one who is missing out is you. I'm just like my mom, beautiful and smart. What an awesome combination. Thanks again for all the rides. Well, you take care. Bye.